you. My God, what an outfit. That's incredible.
Well, thank you. I heard you smell good.
I'm just glad to wear those.
So am I.
You almost wore the same thing. How embarrassing. Can I just ask what those are made of? Those are incredible.
They're patent leather.
Wow, that's amazing. Look at that. That's incredible. All right, I'll just calm down.
Would you like a pair?
Yes, I would.
I can get a pair for you.
Really?
I promise to model them for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious.
The idea here is to get ratings up. Not the other way around. Very nice to see you, though. You look terrific. And you got to be excited. This new movie, Bordello of Blood, I've heard nice things about.
You know, Bordello of Blood was a really interesting experience because it was the first time when people tried to make me ugly.
Went out of their way to make you ugly.
They went out of their way to make me. I actually got to wake up in the morning and look the way I felt.
Now, what you're playing in this movie, tell me what you're playing.
I play a vampire who is Nosferatu, so it wakes up, that's put back together. Actually, her 4 pieces of her heart are spliced together. And
they can do that now. Science can do amazing things. Right? And
so she wakes up after 400 years very angry and very man-hungry.
Oh, and she actually, what does she do to men? Describe it.
Well, basically, she shoves her tongue down their throat, it goes into their chest, pulls out their heart, and eats it.
But what a way to go, right? But now, one guy complains, all right.
She basically, well, Dennis Miller has a certain, Dennis Miller, who's
He's in the movie,
it.
yes.
He has a certain blood type that my character, Lilith, likes. And so she's after his blood.
Okay, let's take a look at it. We have a clip here we can take a look at very briefly.
Okay.
I think it illustrates what you're trying to say. A clip from Bordello of Blood. Enjoy.
What is that? The mother of all vampires!
Special appearance by Gene Simmons. My God, what? That's got to be a stunt tongue. Or we're talking stunt. Oh, my God.
It was a prosthetic tongue.
Prosthetic tongue. That's
Basically, what they did was they connected it to the man and connected it to myself. And so it made it look...
And then they just put like a powerful, engine in there or something, and it shot out.
No, that's computer generated.
If I were you, I'd have worn that thing off the set. I'd like gone out, places. You know what I mean? I've gone to a deli and set up like a corned beef sandwich, whang, whang, and just done that to people. That would be so much fun, wouldn't it? Or some guy gets fresh with you at a party, and you're like, please leave, whang, and knock him up against the wall.
God, what kind of girls have you been dating?
Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Now, how many were there? There were different sized tongues that they had, like for different shots?
I should watch you one. I did Jay Leno a while back, and I gave him a tongue. And I told him, I said, I'm probably the first girl to ever give you a little tongue on national television.
Maybe not. I don't know, I don't know.
Actually what it does is it sits on your tongue.
Yes?
And it looks exactly like a tongue, but it's about that long.
Right.
So.
Who thought of that? That there's a vampire whose power is to shoot her tongue down and destroy people's hearts. That's a sick mind at work, isn't it?
Robert Zemeckis, probably.
All right. Well, I may have to work for him someday, so it's a good idea. All right. I understand you got a new dog recently. Is that right? You must be happy.
I have a new Saint Bernard, and he's
a Saint Bernard. I didn't think anybody got a Saint Bernard anymore. A Saint Bernard. That's a giant dog that runs through the Alps with the barrel underneath its chin, right? Saving Swedish people that have skiing accents. Isn't that the idea?
There you go. I took him in the first 2 months that I had him, he weighed 28 pounds. And now it's 2 months after that, and he weighs 75.5 pounds. I mean, he's huge. So when when he shakes his head, his slobber goes on the ceiling.
Nice cat. And what does he like to do around the house? What are his activities?
He torments Eddie, my other little dog, that's backstage actually.
Okay, all right. And what else? I mean, do you have a nice house? Does he just hang around? Does he sleep on the lawn? What does he do?
Oh, the lawn. Well, I guess you could say he fertilizes the lawn, but since there's meat in the dog's food, it's not fertilizer, so he's destroying my lawn.
Oh, there goes fettuccine, huh?
Okay, I wasn't particularly expecting to go there. All right, that's a nice
image. Well, you asked about the lawn. So.
Oh, okay, no. When you said he fertilizes the lawn, I literally pictured him on a tractor, wearing a hat. Just doing my part, Angie.
No, he's a good boy. He's well behaved, and He was too easily trained, very smart.
All right, I want to ask you one last question about your red hair, because we're both redheads. That's really where the similarity ends, I think. But we're both redheads. Did you have a hard time with it when you were growing up? Did kids ever give you a hard time about it?
Oh, you know what my mother did to me when I was in 6th grade? She cut off all of my hair. It was when Little Orphan Annie came out. Cut it all off, gave me a really curly perm, and I had braces.
My mother did that to me, too, actually. Yeah. My name was Cecile for 4 years. I enjoyed those times more than you'll ever know. All right. Let me mention...
Can I say happy 80th birthday to my grandmother?
Oh!
Happy 80th birthday, Grandma.
Yeah, what am I going to say? I love that. I love it if I just said, no, you can't, and then laughed like a maniac.
Can I say happy 51 to my mother?
Yeah, happy...
No, I just wanted to throw it in.
Okay, very nice. All right. Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood is out now. Angie Everhart, thanks so much for visiting us again. Nice to have you. Best luck with everything.
Thanks a
Was
lot.
it a break? Was it a break? I don't know.